CBS News Bay Area. This is the Evening Edition.
Now at 11, a state of emergency remains in effect for portions of Napa County as crews try to get a handle on the picket fire. Then Ukrainians celebrating their country's independence. At the same time, their country is fighting to keep it.
And how neighbors and city leaders in Oakland are responding to the latest illegal sideshows as President Trump continues his threats to send in federal troops. And a community mourning an unthinkable loss after a chain reaction leads to a crash that killed a 4-year-old. His family and neighbors said revisiting the scene tonight somehow helped.
Has felt like a safety net, to prevent us from sinking.
As we try to make sense of this devastating tragedy, I'm grateful that I was his teacher.
We'll have more on all of that in just a moment, but we begin with breaking news. Authorities in San Rafael say they have found a second body amongst the rubble left behind from that huge Canal Street apartment fire that broke out on Thursday. Investigators are now working to identify the remains, but they can't confirm that it is one of the 2 people reported missing after the fire. Cause of that blaze also still under investigation, but authorities have labeled it as suspicious. I'm Brian Hackney.
And I'm Andrea Nakano. Now to our other top story. The picket fire has burned nearly 7,000 acres. Since it started on Thursday, it's now stretching over an area of more than 10 miles.
Containment has been limited to only 11%, mostly because it's tough to fight in that mountainous area. No buildings have burned, though, as crews kept it from reaching the more populated areas nearby, like Calistoga.
And while mandatory evacuation orders remain in effect for some of the surrounding communities, CAL FIRE did downgrade a few of them today, specifically in the areas just east of Calistoga, as well as on the eastern edge of the burn area near Butts Country Road.
One of the